Welcome to Top 10 Amazing. And today, we are coming to Top 10 Basketball Players of All Time. Who is the best basketball player ever? Easy to use 1 to 9 number keyboard to flip through our list. Let's start. Number 1. LeBron James. LeBron James is the greatest player of all time. He has dominated the NBA since he came into the league at the young age of 18, fresh out of high school. When James came into the league, he was looked at as the chosen one who would take the mantle of greatest from Jordan, and he did. LeBron has done things that no other player before him has been able to do. He carried a decrepit 2007 Cleveland Cavaliers team to the finals all on his own. Number 2. Michael Jordan. Jordan is the greatest scorer in the history of the game. He wasn't born with the power of Shaq or the size of Kareem, and yet he could not be stopped by any player on the court. He won the league's scoring title 10 times during his career, and this piled on the wins. Jordan won more than anyone. He set a record for wins in a season with the Bulls in 1996 when he led the team to 72 victories and a championship, a feat that wasn't broken for 20 years. Number 3. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Kareem became one of the league's most prolific scorers and all-around players. He used his signature skyhook shot, a non-blockable swing lob, to dominate his opponents. During his career, Kareem took his team to the finals 10 times, winning 6 championships. He also won 6 MVP awards, a record that still stands. Kareem retired at the age of 42, he held the record for most points scored, most rebounds. Number 4. Shaquille O'Neal. Shaq O'Neal is the most dominant player in the history of the NBA. He played center for the Orlando Magic, Los Angeles Lakers, Miami Heat, Phoenix Suns, Cleveland Cavaliers, and Boston Celtics. Shaq was also known as Diesel due to the fact that he was a hulk of a man. He stood 7 feet 1 inches and weighed in around 325 pounds. Despite Shaq's enormous size and power. Number 5. Larry Bird. Bird was drafted 6th overall by the Boston Celtics in the 1978 NBA draft. He started at small forward and power forward for the Celtics for his entire 13-year career. Bird excelled in all aspects of the game, particularly in shooting, but he was also strong defensively and in his passing game. Bird was the first player in NBA history to shoot 50% on field goals, 40% on three-point shots, and 90% on free throws in a season. Number 6. Earvin Johnson Jr. Earvin "Magic" Johnson Jr. was one of the pillars of the NBA during the 80s. He was drafted 1st overall by the Los Angeles Lakers in the 1979 draft. The same year he was drafted, Magic won the Rookie of the Year award and won the NBA championship. He was also the Finals MVP that year. As a point guard, it was his job to run the offense, and he did it to perfection as he led the league in assists 4 times during his career. Number 7. Tim Duncan. Tim the Big Fundamental Duncan is the greatest power forward to ever play in NBA history. He was selected 1st overall by the San Antonio Spurs in 1997 and would play his entire 19-year career with the Spurs. Duncan wasn't a flashy player, but he was incredibly efficient both offensively and defensively. With the guidance of coach Greg Popovich, Duncan was able to be the head of a dynasty that lasted nearly 2 decades. Number 8. Bill Russell. Bill Russell currently has the most championships in NBA history with 11. In fact, he only failed to win a championship in 2 of his 13 seasons in the NBA. Russell also won at other levels, winning the NCAA championship twice in 1955 and 1956. He also won a gold medal for the USA in the 1956 Summer Olympics. Russell is mostly known for his rings, but he should be known as one of the greatest rebounders and defensive men in NBA history. Number 9 and 10. Hakeem Olajuwon. Hakeem the Dream Olajuwon is one of the greatest defensive players in NBA history. And Kobe Bryant. Kobe the Black Mamba Bryant was an all-time great scorer with a killer instinct that struck fear in his opponents. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.